That time is 11:01 on this late Monday night, July 23rd, 2018. The news starting off for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, July 23rd, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and it is 11:02, and it is 74 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news is Rand Paul urges Trump to pull security clearances. President Trump's administration support for Iran protest may backfire, experts warn. Prosecutors have at least 12 records by Trump lawyer Michael Cohen. Tony Podesta offered immunity to testify against Paul Manafort. Ferret not ready to commit to Tiger and Ryder Cup. William Gross first luck. Police commissioner started on force as cadet. It's the end of an era in the city of Taunton as the West Congregational Church in Taunton has held its templates for a long time is about to say goodbye to the tradition after 93 years. Shining Garden laws under scrutiny again after a man gunned down in parking lot. Miss and Howard College student Mont Tibbetts was getting ready to move to her first apartment. LPD searched for surveillance video and witnessed a deadly Trader Joe's shootout. Democrats slammed President Trump and security clearances. Toronto shouldn't shake city amid a rash of violence. Greece wildfires leave at least 20 dead, dozens injured. At least 23 dead in Japan heat wave. President Trump said U.S. ready to do something about European Union auto imports. Easton man charged with the officers so he tased them according to the police. Top-line man killed in a motorcycle crash. Google shows up $5.1 billion fine with another big quarter. The Daily News was Superman's paper. Trump fed it to Kryptonite as New York Daily News layoffs off half the newsroom staff. Papa John using poison pill to block founder from gaining control interest. Looking at stock today, out down 13.83 points at 25.44.29. SP 5 up 15 points at 20.06.98. The Nasdaq up 21.67 points at 78.41.87. In local news from the Sun Chronicle, Mansfield residents rallied by cell tower proposal at 251 Branch Street. In North Attleboro, Meadow Street, residents chased away a man who allegedly broke into his car over the weekend after scaring off by hitting the vehicle's panic button. Providence, with last-minute negotiations that failed, unionized nurses and other healthcare workers at last minute Rhode Island Hospital Children's Hospital went on strike as the strike began at 3 p.m. In Brockton, Taunton battle for influence in Washington on casino issue. Our neighbor Andromeda may have canalized another galaxy. Bourne says that astronaut capsule system 7 anomaly during the engine test. Earth's moon could have supported life billions of years ago. Keep an eye into the sky for a total lunar eclipse on the part of Mars. Outrage in China over thousands of faulty vaccines for children. For the first time, a female Ebola survivor infects others. Mother may infect Alzheimer's risk, as studies show, and doctors don't realize the financial toxicity of cancer. The Brockton Police Gang Unit was conducting surveillance downtown on Saturday morning when the test they caught people entering the bar after 1 a.m. As a downtown bar could have closed time rolled back after police say witnessed a group entering after hours, which resulted in a arrest and left one detective with an injury. The detectives assigned the Brockton Police Gang Unit, which also acted as last station of under establishments for violation with conducting surveillance near Cadosa Cafe at 146 Montel Street about 1:15 a.m. on Saturday. Lotus Pond and the old Parastats Garden in Whitman. In Brockton, it's happening downtown. It's happening near Westgate Mall. Brockton's panel apartment all seem to be spread in city council's aid and instructed by intersections stretch almost to its borders. Washington City Council at Large, Moises Rodriguez, suspended head of the new city penal known as the Cena himself on warrant in Pleasant Street near Vicente Supermarket. His proposal was submitted to the city's legal council a few weeks ago. Comes alongside renewed effort by police to combat Pineapple and the Bros. "15-year-old girl dies after a parent assault in Cambridge," CA said. "At least one person taken hospital after stabbing in Manchester, New Hampshire." Peter Chill News time is 11:07 on this late Monday night, and it's time now for a Peter Channel sports report. The Boston Red Sox open up the series against the Baltimore Orioles in Baltimore. A 5-3 win over the Baltimore Orioles. The Sox put up a 5-0 lead, and Orioles made it interesting, but the Sox held them off. In other scores matter in Major League, the Arizona Diamondbacks 7, Chicago Cubs 1, Boston 8, Oakland A's 15, and the Texas Rangers 3. Milwaukee Brewers 6, and the Washington Nationals 1 in the top of the 8th. Top of the 9th, Kansas City Royals 4, Detroit Tigers 2, and in the middle of the 4th, LA Angels 2, Chicago White Sox 1, Final 6, Pittsburgh 7, Cleveland 0. LA Dodgers 7, and the Philadelphia 6, Minnesota Twins 8, and the Toronto Blue Jays 3, Tampa Bay Rays 7, and the New York Yankees 6, Cincinnati Reds 2, St. Louis Cardinals 1, San Diego Padres 3, and the New York Mets 2, and the Atlanta Braves 12, and the Miami Marlins 1. Iowa player card charged with Republicans announcing as the police say he mistook car for Uber. Before signing with the Nuggets, Isaiah Thomas called Danny Ainge about a possible return to the Celtics. Tiger Woods missed in a Welling thing in the error message, and Jungle Cup fight Man United for next Usman Dembele. Peter Chill News time. 11:08 on this late Monday night, and it's time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Baby! Let's stay off on the MBT with a subway commuter rail and ferries they are looking good. Okay. Look at the downwards and byways in New England in Rhode Island. 146 on the northbound side, and it's all around 95 in Providence, 95 southbound side, so between 37 and Walkway to Route 95. Newport Bridge on both ends is backed up. 24 both ends are backed on the Brooklyn and the Somerset section. 44 on both ends are backed on Route 3 in Plymouth. Route 3 on the northbound and southbound side, backed on the Marshfield stretch. Mass Pike eastbound side, so between Lower and the South Boston. 7 tunnels on Calentons looking good. Route 1 at the northbound side, also on Route 69 at Revere. Route 120 at the northbound side, also on Beverly Stretch. 93 495 at the northbound side, also on Route 93 in Lawrence. Route 3 on the southbound side, a little slower than around the Millbury stretch around 495. Mass Pike eastbound side, a little slower on Route 146 out in Millbury. Western Massachusetts, Mass Pike eastbound side, also on Ludlow stretch in Connecticut. Route 9 on the westbound side, also on Middletown, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, also on the New Wave stretch, both ends of the Merritt Parkway, also on Westport, Connecticut. And up north, 93 at the northbound side, also on Hudson, New Hampshire. Main Turback at the northbound side, also on 202 up in Gray, Maine. Here's 87 on the southbound side, also on Red 11, and in Champlain, New York, and on with 59 on the northbound side, 55 southbound side, also around 7 Quebec and around the Montreal area. Peter Chill News time is 11:10 on this late Monday night, and it's time for the report. Looking at the White Mountains, New Hampshire, and northwestern Maine, and rain showers are covering up the extreme northern portions of Maine and Quebec and central New York and eastern PA and down around northern Maryland and down around Delaware and eastern Maryland. Right now, temperatures in the upper 60s, low to mid 70s down around New England with a 57-degree reading in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, 73 degrees, that's our humidity of 93%, 2.01 degrees, but around the temperature for inches, right, the wind southeast and it's calm. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast, and it goes like this. For tonight, patch about for 4 miles, classical about 32 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Tuesday, isolated showers between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. Patch about for 80 miles. Mostly cast about 84 degrees. South about 5 to 9 miles an hour. Anticipation 20%. Tuesday, 8 patch showers May after 11 p.m. Patch about 1 a.m. miles. Mostly cast about 71 degrees. South about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Anticipation 40%. For Wednesday, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. 50% rain. Mostly cast about 83 degrees and a low 68. Anticipation 60%. Friday, both Sunday, both clouds with 87 about 68 degrees, chance of 30% with a chance of showers between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Saturday, chance of showers part to 7 in the park, clouds with 84 about 63 degrees, and chance of 32 degrees. And that's it for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, 23rd of July, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good positive attitude, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on the More Report. Hope you have a good night.